to Garuda Visits the Ocean. Become your eagle or Garuda and explore yourself as the king of the skies. Awaken to the heart of any situation with regular practice of this class by observing from unique perspectives. So use this guided story where Garuda visits the ocean to stretch and strengthen and release tension in your shoulders, your upper back and your chest with your core and alignment. Remember to breathe in and out through your nose. And don't worry if you don't feel like you're getting the poses exactly right. Perhaps just question, is this position comfortable, or is there something or a different way I can shift my body, move my body or adjust it just a little bit to make this position a little bit more comfortable. So please enjoy. It was before sunrise and Garuda was fast asleep. Take some time to focus on your breath moving in and out of your nostrils. Feel and experience your body expanding and letting go. Your rhythmical heartbeat guiding you. Garuda starts to ready himself for his big day. He lifts his namaste hands up nice and tall, reaching above his head, and then lets his wings float down by his hips. He begins to lift and lower his claw feet up and down, deliberately planting his feet on the branch beneath him each time. He adds his wings as he begins to get excited about the beautiful day ahead. He's planning to visit the ocean. Letting his wings lift and lower, he lets his joints be nice and soft. Breathing in as he lifts his arms, breathing out as his arms come down. He starts to bring a little hip swing into this eagle dance for the day. He begins to shift his hips from side to side. And then he adds his wings, stretching high and stretching low. This bird dance is starting to get a lot of attention. Have a nice side stretch as one wing reaches up and the other wing reaches down. Garuda lets his feet land on the ground and then starts to lift and lower his wings, circling them up through the center line and then letting them float down. He enjoys the majesty of this movement, awakening his shoulders for their important jobs of the day. Now this time, let your index finger point away and all your other fingers come in. Continue the circling up through the center line and around the body. Garuda takes his awareness to the tip of his finger, the longest feather he has on each wing. And with love and compassion, he lifts his wings up through the center line and circles them around him. Breathing in and breathing out. This time when they reach high above his head, he creates namaste hands, letting them slice through the air in front. Curling the fingers up, backs of hands connected, and then circling them around his thighs and up above his head. And let's continue to do that one. Slicing the air in front, circling the hands upward and then around his claw legs, his beautiful bird legs. He feels a little bit like a butterfly here. His wings come down and rest beside his body. The wing dance got him so much attention, he decided to help all the creatures in the forest really begin their day well. Taking one wing behind him, you rest your hand on the back of your spine. So I'll turn around, fingers facing upward. Then let the other wing come up and dive down. See if you can touch and clasp your hands together. Now, don't worry if you can't reach one hand with the other hand. Perhaps you'd like to use a strap. So he decides to call out to all ends of the forest. Leaning to one side, he gets a nice side stretch and calls out with his eagle call. Ah! Ah! Perhaps you'd like to make your own up. Coming back to center and circling his wings around. Repeating on the other side. Remember to use a strap if you can't reach your hands and get a good stretch. Imagine that your eagle has a great big open beak, leans to one side of the forest and calls out determinedly, ah, ah. Coming back up, let's do that one more time, either side. Ah, ah. What's your bird call like? Allow your arms to come out wide. Eagle spots his funny friend Snake. Snake is wrapping himself around a tree branch at the top of a different tree. Snake spies the eagle looking straight at him and quickly slithers away down the tree to the bottom of the beautiful forest floor. He slithers underneath the foliage, somewhere safe. Ha ha, he says, not today, eagle. Both hands facing towards the sun and drawing in the beautiful streams of light from the sun that are coming in from the top of the forest. Your hands touch your shoulders and scoop your elbows around so they're circling beside you. The wise old owl stretches from his big day. He's already had a big day. Start to circle the other way. It's time for this beautiful owl to go to bed. Let your arms rest by your side. Owl looks down at the bottom of the forest floor and spies Snake. He looks up to the top of the tree where Eagle's resting, looking down at the ground again, and then looking back up at Eagle. I love that this happens every day, Owl says. He takes his ear to one side, thinking, wonder what's going to happen today for these creatures. And then he takes his ear to the other side, thinking about his wonderful day. Owl's head comes up to center again. He looks to the left and then he looks to the right. Looking again at his beautiful home. I'm ready, he says. And off to bed, Owl goes. So let's have a look at the 3 different eagle beaks that we can make with our arms. I'll turn to the side. The first one is elbows together and palms together. So let's do this with our core switched on, breathing in, lift the elbows. Breathing out, lower the elbows. Breathing in, breathing out. Relax the top of your shoulders, soften through the knees. Come up equally between both feet. All right, let's take the second beak. Backs of hands together, breathe in. Try and keep the elbows as close together as you can. Breathe out, lower the elbows. Beautiful, coming back up. And the last one, let's take the arms behind, rest one elbow on top of the other and wrap the forearms together, palms facing each other. So I'll just show you there. If you can, as much as you can face them together, breathing in, breathing out. Reaching tall, relaxing. Beautiful. And let's do the other side where the opposite elbow rests on top. Breathing in, breathing out. coming back to center and releasing the beak. So just have a think about which one was more comfortable. I'm going to face the front again. Taking a leap of faith, eagle lifts up and off the earth, letting go of the cliff edge, chooses a comfortable beak and begins his soaring. Breathing in, lifting the arms, love and compassion, one knee, and wrapping the leg around that anchored leg, and then wrapping the arms around each other, whichever your beak was. Fold forward just slightly with your gaze beyond your beak, and imagine that you can see your own eagle soaring through the skies. The bird that soars the highest. Breathing deeply here. The next time you breathe out, uncurl and step outwards. Expand yourself. Shuffle your feet in. Let's repeat that on the other side. Love and compassion, lift up with one leg and anchored through the other one. Let's find our comfortable beak. And if you need to balance with the toes, then go ahead and do that. Look beyond your beaks. Breathing deeply here, and imagine that you can see your own eagle soaring the highest towards the ocean. Taking deep breaths. The next time you feel like breathing out, step out wide and expand yourself. Shuffle your feet and your arms down again. Let's take our hands behind us, clasping our hands. Fold forward. Eagle decides to dive down towards the ocean. Relaxing your neck and shoulders and head. Unclasp your hands, come back up. He soars higher and higher and higher up towards the sky. Take your hands behind you, clasp your hands behind you. Taking some deeper breaths in and out through your chest and fold forward. Imagine that your eagle is diving down towards the ocean. Unclasp the hands, coming back up. This time he's going to take a dip in the ocean. So let's take our hands behind, open up our chest, fold forward, and imagine your eagle is diving down, and he dips into the ocean. Let your arms come down and plant on the ground. I'm going to shuffle to the side. Walk your feet back. Let your elbows come down and begin to lift and lower your hips. Eagle sees a beautiful dolphin swimming up and down in the ocean currents. And now this time, come back up onto your hands. Walk your hands forward. And let's uncurl. Coming back up. Arms lifting. Hands above your head. Bring your hands down to your heart and let them rest here. Eagle decides to return home. As he flies towards his home, he starts to see the trees that line his home. So let's bring our arms up with one foot, resting comfortably. It can be on the ground or it can be up towards your knee, wherever is comfortable. And then lower the hands down and the foot. And let's try that again. Breathing in. Foot comes up, hands come up, breathing out. He feels so grateful that each tree, solid and stable, creates a safe home for him. As he lands on his tree branch again, his home, and bring your foot down, hands come down into Namaste. He begins to focus on his breath. Feeling his whole body expanding and letting go. I accept all that I offered to the day. I accept all that I offered to the day. Eagle's head bows. Eagle's asleep. And when you're ready, just to settle the energy, let's come down into crocodile pose. Lying on the front of our bodies, feet out wide, one palm on top of the other, resting here and breathing in and out through your nose. Like a crocodile resting on the bottom of the ocean, just like eagle saw. restoring energy, resting and recuperating from a great day. Feel your belly like the crocodile expanding and letting go on the base of the ocean floor. Feel your heartbeat drumming against the earth. Relax and let go of everything that's happened. I let go, I let go, I let go. And when you're ready, draw your feet together, hands under your shoulders, curling up into child's pose, and then uncurling back up nice and slowly. Hands in front of your heart, ready to get back into the world as your creative self. Om Shanti. Hi everyone. Now if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share it. And if you're interested in future classes, please click on the link below and follow the prompts. See you at your next class. Bye.